Your body drive me crazy. Your body need a license fit. Your body are too tight and neat. Anybody who got eyes can see. She just wanna dance and tease. She just wanna dance and tease.
Hey my loves, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're here for the first time, honey child, you're welcome. Just don't forget to hit the subscribe button, notification bell, so you can be notified every time I post. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for deciding to watch yet another video. So guys, in today's video I'll be doing a story time. This story time you guys have been waiting for. This story time you guys have been asking me for more details about. This story time that I promised you guys when I last uploaded my life update talking about how I got scammed. So in today's video I'll be telling you guys how it happened. Finally ready guys to share with you. Like, it's one of my darkest moments this year, no lie. I am over it. I am able to talk about it now, and yeah. So guys, this is what happened. So I think it was in beginning of May, just after the May holiday. So in China, they have like a 5-day holiday. Instead of just one May being Workers' Day, they just take the whole week off. So I remember vividly that day because what was going on was I spent the weekend with my boo thing, and afterwards he was even leaving. You see, I've been planning, like I had been applying for jobs in China because my parents were like, yo, here in Zimbabwe, like there's really nothing. If you know the situation back at home right now in Zimbabwe, it's not really favorable. And for me to just be a graduate and just be, doing nothing, waiting for job opportunities, my dad was like, why you wait for your job opportunities? Like, why you apply for the kind of job that you studied for? You can look for something else to do, you see, while you save up some money. And if you want to do masters, so he had given me an option. Like, if I wanted to do masters, I had to go to a school, to a country where I can do masters and work, and or I just work, then work, like look for work right now here in China, an opportunity, while I apply for work, for working in the kind of industry that I specialized in, you see. So I was like, why not just do teaching? Everybody here else is doing teaching here in China, and they get tons of money from that. So me and my dad started gathering the paperwork that you need. I even started for the TEFL. I passed. So after passing the TEFL, my dad was like, okay, now it's possible for you to try teach in China. So I started doing all the necessary, arranging all the necessary documents needed. My physical examination, applying for a police clearance at home and both in China while I wait for my degree for me to graduate. So I had already had 2 job offers, and what was pissing me off, like what I didn't like about those job offers, they were really good with good salaries and stuff like that. But the thing is, they were out of the province. They were far away from where I am. I was in the southern part of China, southeast, I think, in Zhejiang. So these jobs were up there in the north, and I was like, relocating, it wasn't an option then, you see. But if really I had, like, if really no other opportunities had come, I was gonna take them, you see. So I got those interviews, and they had agreed for me to put them on hold until I graduate, and towards my graduation I'll tell them if I accept their offer or not, you see. So fine, that day I was like really happy. It was in the afternoon, around 3 p.m. So my guy was like, oh yo baby, I'm leaving and stuff like that. So my phone, it just rang, and it was an email. I opened that email with so much excitement because you see, like, notification was like job stuff like that, you see. Then I opened the email, I read the email, and guys, it looked real. No lie, it looked real, like real. They even attached the website of their school and stuff like that. And when you go click on the website, it's even a school with kids, with staff, with, with people, real people, you see. Then fine, in the email it was written I needed to contact an agent that they had assigned for me. So that agent, his name was called Harrison. That's the name that he used, the real name. I'm not pimping it or whatever. He was called Harrison, you see. And fine, I contacted Harrison. Harrison told me, he forwarded me the contract and stuff like that. And I read the contract. It looked good. Like, it really looked favorable. Like, it was nearly perfect. It was nearly perfect, a nearly perfect contract, you see. I even show my boo thing before he left, and he was like, congratulations, you see, and stuff like that. Fine. Then fine, me, I'm being Ashley. I took the contract, I showed my dad, like I always with the other 2 job opportunities that I got. So my dad, when he read the contract, was like, take this one because it's more favorable. One, and it's in the place that you are. You don't need to go. And also, my dad was being skeptical because of human trafficking and stuff like that. So it was really easier for me to take a job in the same city that I'm in. Even if it's different locations, like it's downtown, I'm there, you see. Then fine, I took the job, I signed the contract, and they told me that I needed to pay health insurance. So the first I paid the health, I gave them 2.1 for the health insurance, and they told me the process would take 3 days, and Vele it took 3 days for them to process. They sent me the certificate and I would get the original when I get to the school. I was like, no wahala. Then fine, now they said for my visa, for processing my visa and my work permit, they needed a bank statement that had like over 15k. My medicals, my medicals, TEFL certificate, police clearance, both from Zimbabwe, where I am from, and one from China, because I've been staying here for over 4 years. They wanted to know if I had committed any crimes. Yeah, you see. Then all the other papers, I had them except the bank statement, because mind you, I am a student. I've never worked before, you see. So the thing is, I can't just be holding. It's not like the money wasn't there, it was there. I can't be just giving Chinese a bank statement that has 15k in my account. It's illegal to work here on a student visa. In China, it's really illegal to work here on a student visa. So I told my agent, this one, it won't happen. You see, it won't happen. Then he lowered the amount. Then I was like, fine. Kana, what's the problem? The money is in my bank account. It's not in any, I don't need to deposit in a new account or somebody's account. The bank account that I went to the bank and opened myself, you see, I deposited money. I deposited 8,600 in my bank account, you see. So fine. Yeah, they wanted bank statement. So on the bank statement, it even shows your account details and stuff like that. When everything jiggy, card number. So in China, the card number is the account number, you see. So fine. Down the bank statement, it was written the balance in the bank, you see. Then 2 days after I gave them all my documentation, including the bank statement, I get a bank notice from my phone. It was in the afternoon. I was even watching a movie, I think. I get a notification. Money was withdrawn. The same balance that was on my bank statement was withdrawn. from my account. Mind you guys, I didn't give these people my what do you call it, my bank account, my password or stuff like that. So the money was just, withdrawn. They just withdrew the money and stuff like that. Could fine. I call the agent. I'm calling him. He doesn't answer, guys. I try to call him. He doesn't answer. I try to call him. He doesn't answer. Then I call the school. The school, it just goes. It even rings. Like, it rings. Then there was a Chinese person. Then I asked them, "Do you speak English?" Stuff like that. Say no. Everybody else has left. It was around 5. Schools had already closed. You see. And then fine. So now the school sent me an email saying, "No, your bank account, your bank balance, it's still the same. It just has been altered that you can't access the money." You see. And I was like, cool. So now it was around graduation. Now it is around, I was like, cool, fine. So the day for my introduction day, it arrived. I had to go to the school. I go to the school, I get there. And me and the agent was talking, we're talking. He was even telling me, "No, they're still processing your work permit, but you need to go to the school for an introduction day." I go to the introduction. I get to the school. It was even on a holiday. I was like, who sets up an introduction day on a holiday? It doesn't make sense. You fine, guys. I go there isn't. To get there, guys, the guard told me I'm in a wrong place. I'm showing him the address, the invitation, everything, even the name of the school, everything. I say, today is a holiday. So I left. I left, isn't? I came back. I come back tomorrow. Guys. Like, after I come back to the school, then the next day I knock. The same guard that I saw yesterday was still the same one. Then you ask me, "What are you doing here?" I say, "I have an interview. I'm supposed to meet so and so and so and so. You see, at 10 a.m. yesterday. But you told me it was a holiday, so I came back today. It's not a holiday. You see." Then they just said, "Wait." Isn't? I waited. They called the principal of the school. Apparently, she doesn't speak English that much. So I was like, "Do you speak English?" You see. It's like, "No, wait, we'll call somebody that can speak English." They called a Chinese lady and they started explaining to me and saying, "No, here we don't hire foreigners. I think you've been scammed. You've been cheated, you see." And then I started saying, "No, let me show you everything, even the school stamp, everything." It didn't make sense. Like, I was really shocked, guys. I was so confused. I didn't know what to do. Like, all the paperwork, all the emails, all the contacts, even the person that I was talking to, even the same, everything to my face, guys. This guy, I already, like, now I'm like, okay. Then I go to the nearest bank. I check my account, guys. There's no money. I go to the bank. They say, "You withdraw." They even said, "You withdraw that money from that account this day." Guys, I felt so confused. I felt so betrayed, so angry. I felt all the emotions at once. Like, I didn't know what to do with myself, guys. No lie. I didn't know. I was really confused. I was angry. I wanted to cry. Mind you, guys, it's just a few days after a few days before graduation. And in China, once you graduate, you're just given a few days before you sort yourself out and you leave if you're leaving. And if you have jobs that you have persuaded and stuff like that, plans, you go for those plans, And how am I supposed to come up with a new plan in just a week? Guys, I was lost. Like, I felt like just giving up. I felt I went in a dark place, you know. All my, like, everything was just going on, and mind you, I'm on my own, like really on my own. That day I felt alone than I've ever in the past 4 years in China. And the person that I usually used to talk to about my struggles and stuff like that, we were not talking anymore. Like, I don't know what just happened. Communication. We just stopped talking, you see. And I even wanted to, that day I felt like I really wanted to reach out, but you know, I was like, girl, put yourself together. I called my parents, I told my dad. My dad was really shocked, you know. It really seemed like it's some story from some movie. The way it just happened, it just felt like some stories from some movie. Guys, I wanted to cry that day. I wanted to cry. Like, until today, I haven't given myself time to cry about it. But I really did process about it. Like, I really feel like I can talk about it now and stuff like that. I've been holding back, you know. Like, I was really lost. Like, and also that same day that I found out I got scammed, I go to my school, I report the case. They try to act like they're helping me, report it to the police. Guys, I think even Gongshang, like, it just buried it. Like, they just buried it until, like, until now, I don't have an update on what's up, you see. And also, it was a thing of she's graduating, so she's leaving. So why should we help her? You know how Chinese are, you see. Then I was like, cool, you know. And also, those other two jobs that I already got, that I had to tell them I got another offer because it was just 2 days after graduation, and I already told them the week that I was graduating. So they had asked me that week, beginning that week, they'd asked me, are you still coming? Should we arrange accommodation for you? And have you booked your flights to come this side? I was like, no, I found another job opportunity which is in my city. So I feel like it's reasonable for me to take this one, you see, and stuff like that. I was really angry, guys. Now I had to start again from scratch. I had to start from scratch, from one, from all of June. Even with the graduation and stuff, I just feel like it is the worst month for me. Like this year, June was just a month that don't I don't want to think about. Like everything just was too much for me. Even the stress, the everything was just too much. I was really in a dark place. Mentally, when I'm walking in the streets, people would think I'm okay, but deep down I was never okay. Like it was just so much for me. Even when I'm talking about it, I don't know, you guys, you can even see my eyes are so red. Like every time I think about it, I want to cry. I really want to cry because I was like, and before I even came to the city, like I was like, God, I'm ready to just go home. I was ready to give up. I was really ready. Like I was really ready to give up, and but it's just that it so happened that in that time I had people. I only had two people in my life that time, and that was the boo thing and a friend. And those two people, I don't want to lie to you, until today I am so grateful to them because besides my family, apart from my family, those two people told me not to give up. Like they were there for me. I don't want to lie to you, they were there for me. They supported me, they helped me, you know, they comforted me. And I don't want to lie to you guys, I really needed that. And right now, for me to be here, for me to be here and still here in China, for me to be, I just feel like they also had a role to play. Had I given up, had I just packed my bags and go home, you know, I don't even know what to say. This is how how I got scammed. Like, I really wanted to tell this story and laugh with you guys, but nah, it just ended up being so emotional. I ended up just being so straightforward about it. I don't know, guys, but anyway, it happens. Now it's a new dawn. I am still in China. I ended up going to the north. Like I said, I've got another opportunity in weeks, and no, I didn't get another opportunity. I just had to. I contacted one of the HRs from the north and told them what had happened to me, and gladly they were like, "We still haven't found somebody. We're still looking for a teacher." So, pull through. I bought my ticket. I came here, and so far so good. At first I was really lonely. Like I even said in my other video, I didn't know anybody here, but I now have a family, guys. Like, I met people that are amazing. I met a group of friends. We are all Zimbabweans. They're amazing. They're amazing people. They are really kind. They are loving, and yeah. And I can say, guys, I am not lonely anymore. Like, they're supportive and they are really great people. I don't even know, I'm even running out of compliments because they're just such amazing people, and I feel like everything is starting to move. I'm starting to leave the dark days behind. I'm finally seeing a cloud. I'm finally going. I'm finally seeing God's grace, God's wonders working in my life. But anyways, guys, this is the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. Do subscribe. And yeah, like I said, guys, I only these days I'm not really consistent on YouTube because I have things that I'll be doing, but I will be posting videos when I can. When I'm not busy teaching kids, I will be here giving you guys videos. So after this video there will be a vlog that will be coming up. I don't know if my friends, my new family, will feature in the video or not. When they are ready they will show. And guys, I really want to show you these people. They're really amazing people, but it all depends on them. Some people are not comfortable being on camera, and some people are not comfortable showing their lives the way I am. So when just understand, guys, I'm talking too much. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. I love you guys, and see you guys on my next video. And I hope in my next video I'll be looking so much better, guys. I was like, hey, I was about to take a nap and I couldn't sleep because I'm next to a school and the kids are just making so much noise. So I was like, let me just do a vlog. I'm not doled up, I'm not. But anyway, we move. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. Bye. I love you. Bye.